Greetings once again. I want to profusely make an apology to all the listeners, everybody within our Facebook, everybody within our Twitter, and everybody within our YouTube for see a slight technical problem now we briefly. But yes, we don't come back again. Of course, this is not the APC online TV platform, streaming live on WeStream, a different platform then. And I want to say again apologies, and the show is gonna carry on. Of course, me and a comrade Owan Kasu, and the time now are just 14 minutes past 7 o'clock UK, as well as Sierra Leone, Freetown. Today, at the 20th of November, 2022. The topic we'll be getting at today. Now, the crucial dates we na January 24th, 2023. Now, the dates that they mark 6 months to the elections of June 24th, 2023. Now, that date day, we the ECSL boss, Mr. Abdul Bangura, did say we might not be able to get self in the ballot box. But anyway, as usual, me always can for play, for steam up, for spice up the platform. Me get them a cup of, for make them relax, sit down, and wait for we, while the show they go on for bring on we guests. But as soon as all the login, I want to appeal to now just help we for sharing. The link don't come out. I go really appreciate it if you help for share the link while I play some self for go show. So ladies and gentlemen, like I've been saying, please start.
Oh na 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 na. Say the way them be left the power to murder, not to say it. Plenty youth they smoke and go mad. Try they not to say me there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say me there. The way politics them spoil we try they I say not to say me there. The way my dad they fly plenty, the other part not to say me there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say me there. The way them be left the power to murder, not to say there. But not to so be there, 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 not to so be there. Pulling back politics, fight each and every day. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. DJ box the battle, can get on mine and my brewer. Not to so we been there. Not to so we been there. Put out on board, they travel run, come back and village people know they get chance. Not to so if I the mommy they dance that TikTok and people want talk. Una laugh and I saw you one day. Green and red been the bind, green and red been the dine. But now not to so it there. When we start the drive, glass teeth they up, the voters they suffer. Not to so for day. Mommy getting artists, the bar getting artists, the other bar getting artists for day. You know for talk show then quick for jail you. Violate your rights, bro. Not to say I've been there. 2023, I wonder how we are go there. Now before you get job, before somebody say not to say be there. Not to say be there. Not to say be there. enough for make investors run away. We for encourage them not to show you been there. Kai Kamara one coach John Kista. Paddy play football sets much not to show you been there. You want talk plenty, you not score plenty. You don't crest not to show Kalom been there. We baby fi say they cheat but not to show a day. I not say not to all been there, not to show we there. But and see God there we must say like how been there. And now been there we must stay like how been there. The way this family this song the other family not to show me there. The way them be left the power to murder, not to show you there. But not to show me there. 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 Y'all not seen a house salon day, not to show me day. The way our salon be day today, not to show you day. Ah, woo! What da? Bojo, crying out, baby. Ah, it's your mark. The guy will die, will smile. Red flag, baby, all day. Woo! Leon, one love. Alright? Take the challenge. Tell man and say not to so for day. Not to so salon for day. Alright?
Alman on the mix.
Favorite rapper, King Boss. The voice of the voiceless. I'm here.
Yes, well, indeed, not to so the comrades of the APC once again, Mina Comrade Owan Kasu. Today on a Sunday, the 20th of November 2022, and the time now just 20 minutes past 7 o'clock UK time. For telling all, thank you for joining we inside this platform. Yeah, so full platform. We get Mr. Adani Wuri, the View, Sanjalo. We get Mr. Delwyn Thomas. We get Eileen Thomas. They're all on joining me at the platform right now. One for telling thank you. One for Askuna. Mekuna, please help this platform. Somebody else from Manchester, of course, don't join me. We get Prezo Song. Mr. J-Man also don't join we. Send greetings from Bristol City. Mr. Delwyn Day from Northern Ireland. So we want for telling thank you for joining us and for we guests for coming, and there's a lot for discuss now. So today, now help for share this now kind of January 24th, a very crucial date for we APC. So please come on and share the platform, make we see what's in happen. Mr. Adani Nafinsef Day, the Reading chapter, of course, a very vibrant chapter for we the APC UK and Ireland. So Mr. Adani, please help me for share this wonderful platform. This show us so everybody gets notification when they come online. The topic we'll get today, crucial question. Will they ask if APC will make it at the ballot box in 2023, June 24th? That's the day where everybody they look forward to. For full SLPP in our power. Of course, the last 4.5 years, we all don't see the trouble we don't for done at Sierra Leone, and the people of Sierra Leone can't really wait for make them get rid of this government. But they can't do what they call gerrymandering, they can't do what they call tactics, they can't maneuver, they can't circumvent the constitution. To some extent, they don't even respect the constitution because they just want to get it in they want. But as we waiting government. Now a government in the waiting, we're ready for come for can take power democratically. We come in, then pull we through the ballot box, and we come back through the ballot box. We need to make no mistake. We need to make sure say we win the election 2023. But guess what? This government's no one come on power. They didn't change system where they meet. They want bring up some kind of an system way we don't even think about during the wartime, just to make them get a chance for able for retain power. But trust me, the people of Sierra Leone are resolute. The Sierra Leone are ready. People of Sierra Leone no go allow them people here so for even take a day outside June 24th, 2023. Well, the man who then put in charge of the elections, we in the ECSL boss owner, Mr. Abdul Bangura, come out now radio, talk something very, very interesting. He said, according to the protocols of the ECOWAS, it goes after January 24th, 2023, for make him as PPRC boss, sorry, not ECN now, PPRC boss, for make he go get chance for able for regulate APC by the way things that they go so right now. If APC not put themselves together and try for agree, they're able for elect, then flag bearer and all the executive, then it could be very difficult for make APC come at the ballot box or even regulate the party. And after January, they're not able for go observe any convention or any sort of things like that. But anyway, this is an interesting thing we don't hear from him. Of course, deep into this discussion, we all don't see in recent days where the results of the registration come out. The advantage area them or the stronghold areas them, everybody they but results now very contentious one. On the 24th of this month, November, everybody we don't go register. Then they ask them for make them all go back. For make them go verify the registration so they go able to give them the card. Well, that card they now we then get for use for votes. If you not get that card there, they're not go able for votes. So to everybody will be done register. Please make the keep that and sleep with them be give them. Make them use that sleep day for go from the 24th of January. Go verify themselves. Now then stations then they if you not go with your card or you sleep with them in give you, go verify. If you not get your card where you they use for votes, you not go able for vote for your party or your councillor or even you chairman and all of that, and you not go able for pull SLPP power. So we have to ask una from the 24th to the 28th. None of the days they wouldn't give. Only 4 or 5 days none give. Or go do that verification day. So we want for ask una me people them for make una go verify, make una get una cards them, then for votes come 2023 June 4th. So please, we come read them with a view. Una share this program, una share this link, una make sure say everybody gets this stage. And I want to say kudos to people in our social media where share this information because it's important right now. Meet everybody. One for say kudos to one Banabum, we need to call Chief Banabum. We can talk Pantemne as well as in Creole. They don't release in message for go to everybody to tell them they go verify because there are only 4 days and give people them. So I want to tell you thank you when I contact the program will get today. Now for ask with people them if it's not the ballot box 23 June 24 because the PPRC boss don't begin to give you some kind int into a very similar to Madabio in int as well as Madabio in Wef when the first lady when Fatima Bio. They all on ints, they don't pull some kind int na do. They talk say Madabio will tell we say they go unopposed. When don't done with APC done, they go unopposed. Nobody no go even venture, for can contest against them. Well, people then they laugh, Then of course, even here he says Sylvia Blythe himself in talk on some side. The talk say they will disqualify C. That's interesting, and also recently we heard the first lady self they talk about how you call herself APC the deeper than Plaba and they're not going to make them for 2024. But anyway, all of that we find them very, very funny. We find them very, very interesting. But we get one of the guests we go for join me now so today. We'll go for ask that question, making can talk to me and tell me, But in the meantime, I want to continue for welcome Mr. Mohammed Kamara. A day with me and also instead of the praise this platform, when a super made, one of the man the way then at the social media would bring very top officials then at the at the platform and interview them, they pass the information on it at social media and inside for Lego one serious audio about how people have verified because this is very key, very, very important, Yes, we're gonna continue for share this program and we will wait for we come in. Maybe we will get Supermed for coming and for can talk to you about this January 24th because we guess to get some issue technically at the but we want for tell man and plenty things. We're gonna keep sharing this platform. Begin to see questions them already at the platform. Questions are coming through. Don't begin to ask questions. I see one of the questions there I think say I could need for bring come now, so let people see them. I think say a question coming from Mr. Delwin. What is the significance of January 24th to the APC? Well, some people beg to say yes, it is a very significant day because according to the PPRC boss, say after 24, 2023, they go able for regulate a political party after that term because according to the protocols of the ECOWAS, 6 months into elections, no political party no go for do anything, no activity. Whatever you see that. But let me guess Kamla can talk before they go into the the depth of the motion. Some people think say not even significant. Some people think say that date's not even significant. Then say whenever APC get the chance for do the convention, they go do the convention because then they under injunction by the courts. The courts now give the injunction and the body where they able for do anything for for go against protocols. So by ECOWAS protocol, if the court say no, with the go now, with extend on our time for make una do whatever, then obviously APC not the problem because we don't that injunction. If we don't do we convention long time ago, but they refuse for make we do we convention. Then give a strategy. Then tell we say hold up. So we hold up. The court don't decide for give we some a timeline into activities there. And just about a few days ago, the court again for Wednesday. But Wednesday we can't talk about Wednesday. You know, we get Lansana Sangari join me at the platform right now. You know, Lansana Sangari say himself now one of the man who they do very well at the social media. You know, we get for recognize them. You know, these are people that goes on social media and say things. You know, but people else seem for to pay attention to waiting this young man. I listened to one of his audio earlier today, with him quite sensible. You know, we get Mr. Usman Conte himself. They send greetings to the platform. Thank you very much for joining us. We talk about this topic here. So a question we then posed by Delvin Thomas. We talk about, you know, what is the significance of the 24 January 2020 for APC. Some people think they are very, very significant because after that time the APC no go able to do nothing because we pan fet. Some people think say they're not even significant because na court na tell you waiting for do. If the court decides say let we hold convention in February, March, April, then it stand. There's nothing they can do about it. So we they keep going. We get more comments that they come in. You know, we get Aisatu join we at the platform instead of the watch from afar. So we want to welcome you, Madam Aisatu. We get people that we don't come in. We get Mr. Ibrahim Sunday, don't join me. We get Mr. Joseph Saidu Momor. They watch all the way from Africa. Mr. Joseph Saidu Jr., they watch all the way from Africa. We want to welcome him to the platform himself. We get Danny Wuri, of course, from Reading. Yes. Of course, praise the song himself there. You know, these are all expect inside the platform. We want to say thank you to Ona for the wonderful time Ona they take for promote this platform. Of course, this is the APC online TV platform, the mouthpiece of the diaspora, and a topic way very, very crucial. Of course, lawyer within the PPRC boss been talked, and a topic will be one for discourse. Say recently, Judge Fisher don't put an injunction on we again. You know, we need it done. We not the guy tell we say make we hold up with activities them first. Make we not even talk about APC. Make we not hold no meeting. Make we not go do any registration because you understand say inside the 21-man committee, a group of the 21-man committee controlled by Alfred Peter Conte, 7 or 8 of them don't get officers them right around, you know, some regions then at the country do registration privately. So, but we find out very, very strange because you know it's supposed to happen. But anyway, we get people we beg to differ. Some man and say, no, therefore stop the registration and do that. Next people then come and say, well, now you know we begin sensitize. You understand? Say Peter Conte don't train 170 people then for go do elections where you know we get a mandate for do that. We find them very, very difficult. You know, well, these are all problems where the Adrian Fisher, the judge, being for Toxi, well, make everybody hold up. Make nobody not do no activities right now until Wednesday. Well, Wednesday now one of the other crucial day they will wait for. Now the time this way the referee they blow the whistle, say pay APC will go. Wednesday, now everybody they wait for. Issa Toure is also with us here today. Issa Toure, the great we, from Qatar. Wonderful country outside the game they play right now. Qatar, now the World Cup they play. Now we all know say the World Cup don't start today. Qatar, I think say Mr. Issa and beat 2 today. Ecuador na 2-0. We are Lobia, but wonderful support from Qatar. We see the support from the people. A lot of people encounter them, family them, the white gown them, they dance and clap for their country. Of course, that's what we need. That the kind that we need. But back again to us, we know say Wednesday na another crucial day for we, even though 24th of January we did the focus of this, but January Wednesday na a very crucial day for we in the campus in verdict. The verdict that's something we got to do with that contempt case where the lawyer of the 21-man committee, the lawyer where now a 20, we don't serve for over 25 to 27 years experience in law. We now Mr. Alpha Jallo. Now the legal team be present, now the 21-man committee. Mr. Alpha Jallo don't add Peter Conte over and over and over. But Peter Conte need to listen, Peter Conte need to pay attention. Take to a point to say Peter Conte they go around district them, they appoint people them. Mr. Alpha Jallo been frowned at alongside Abdul Kago in other men them, the secretary for the committee. They get the MPs then with him at the committee. They all frown at this idea, that Peter Conte not supposed to go around for go do the appointments there so. Because anything we need to do inside that committee day, now by simple majority, then for vote for them, then get a majority, then they agree on them and they move on. But Peter Conte single-handedly, instructions to people and appoint people them. Like for say in Amadabio, according to the other people, then if it's in Amadabio in position, I don't begin to enjoy so that pattern day. But anyways, Mr. Alpha this man to court to this then we go with a court now that Peter Conte is in contempt of the court order and Adrian and that other day Adrian Fisher all man to wait for right now. So Madam Jemmy Lenga Kuroma Reading. This is the beautiful of the chairman of Reading, Mr. Sanusi Kuroma. We get for join we eventually na this show ya so we hope say we will get for into this very important topic and scatter. So somebody say really I think and that it's necessary for our party to come join hands together for our party to win 2023. Absolutely. I think say now you send that one day, the courts not get for do that. Now the courts get for decide on that level day, So we want to continue for join people inside this wonderful platform. We want to help we get people for come inside and join this wonderful platform. This now come now 7:43. Please continue to share the link. We will join we very soon we I believe say you don't come right now, and really and truly we can go. You know, first of all, I'm not sure if Mr. Sanusi can put in phone landscape, so we could see him in a very good way from the shoulder coming down. You know, in the meantime, I just want Sanusi, we are the chairman for Reading, region, for making come live and say hello to comrades them with they view this wonderful platform. Mr. Sanusi Kuroma.
Hello, Mr. Coordinator. How are you? Mr. Coordinator, do you hear me?
I'm fine, thank you, Mr. Sanusi. From this event, I hear you clearly, and I believe say viewers them also they hear you. Of course, we get this wonderful topic we're going for discuss now, where everybody look forward for listen to waiting APC get for do. Date will be the PPRC boss they talk on radio January 24th, which is 6 months to the elections in June 24th. If APC not get them flag bearer, him no regulate APC according to the ECOWAS protocol. A lot of comrades are worried, so we want for can talk about this. Some people inside APC stands very significant for we. Some people think say you're not even significant. So what are you want to think of this one?
Thank you very much, Mr. Coordinator.
You get me, Chairman?
I just want to say, yes, you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah,
Clearly,
I just
sir.
want to say,
Go ahead.
first and foremost, for say thank you very much. They do a wonderful job, the media team, and quite frankly, this is not a medium for we try hard for educate with people and just try lighting with people. One thing we'll get for bear in mind is this, a lot of social media, a lot of things when they propagate through the social media from various angles. A lot of people when they get misconceptions about what they go on and what are the actuality where they go on right now in Freetown. And the information they come from a different areas. So well done for organizing this and for that we are actually able to educate with people and tell them exactly what's in the go on, in the past few weeks, a lot of things happen in Freetown. When
Yes,
the
indeed.
PPRC boss Abdullah Bangura intervened for bring the party come together. Let we sit down at the round table and try for talk and do things so that we will speed up the process. And a lot of people are very skeptical about the moves, and even myself, I was very skeptical about the move because what you do now the ruling party it for even though he's the boss of the PPRC. Now the 24th of January is very crucial for all of us. But one thing I believe is, as APC, and we don't go through this before. We don't go through a very difficult times in the past where we come out and regroup ourselves and come out quite strongly. And I want to assure every APC and every listener where they listen to this program say we go able overcome and we will come together, we will regroup and meet that deadline day. We were able to do that. That is for sure. Having said that, there are a lot of problems where they are ahead of us because the division between ourselves, we're not able to just brush under the carpet. We get for actually sit down and be honest to ourselves and try for address those issues because people are aggrieved. People then feel say this is a time for them. We get different fractions, different people, and they come from a different look at things from a different perspective. So what do we get for do as APCians, as we all do, is the fact that wherever camp anyone belong, wherever area you do, I think that this is a time for us to sit back and say, look, let's forget about self-individual interests. Let's work in the interest of the party as a whole. I think it's now one of the most paramount things, and the way we therefore take on board. If we all get the interest of the party as a pivotal point, then we'll be together. But if some people are then say, well, no, well, this is not, we not feel so, then we will get for struggle. But at the end of the day, me 100% sure say, oh, Kasu, you throw the question to me, yes, the 24th of January, we will be able to conduct with all the level elections then. As it stands at the moment,
from what
there are a few bottlenecks. There are a few bottlenecks along the way where we say no.
From what premise you they actually get this kind of optimism? Because I like optimism where you they talk about so right now 100% sure. Given that this judiciary will get not in with favor, PPRC not in with a lot of the institutions are not in favor. How are you so 100% confident that we are going to have our elections by January 24th?
That's a very good question. I think first and foremost, we get to go back to the court ruling of Justice Fisher. You know, we got to go back, and then the ITGC committee itself, you know, the PPRC actually summoned them, but let us submit the names for low get we elections committee. We almost certain say we will able to get them. It's a question of us. Like I said to you initially, I said we all get for come at the round table. We all get for be honest to ourselves. If we work in the interest of the APC, these are very thorny issues. I think issues that we be say either a self-ego or somebody they be in some other people where they actually push for let them become a little bit difficult. But as the time they progress gradually, I mean, we will come to a crunch wherein each and every one of us, because no matter what decision or action we'll take, it's not in the interest of the party. People then will go back to the original self and then say, you know what, we are working in the interest of APC. And if you say anybody go leg for day, then a left finger then go they point at them say, you not the spoiler, and you make day at this point who they so. This what we call posturing. Now we do now in the pencil, the different fractions. They are posturing. At some point, people then will calm down and then say, look, this benefits the party. It's about the party here now. Time is of essence to all of us. We have to work together. So and I believe so that's
talk about ego.
Yeah. That is I think cause the posturing, because if we all listen, I think say recently there was a very detailed interview where AYV with Alfred Peter Conte, where he outlined case, he put in case across, and the reasons why make this will get any differences there. So I feel say we the elders them, the stakeholders them, and the party get for actually be very, very bold and say, look, we don't reach to a point where this is a critical moment for us. We don't reach at this point wherein we all get for sit down and look ourselves and say, look, let's put everything aside. Let's go through this hurdle and then we can talk about the remaining, the rest of it. And I believe say it will happen on Kasu. Now something will happen. APC too big for the APC be left in the doldrums like that. It's not possible.
Absolutely.
APC is
I agree with
too
you.
big.
I agree with you on that level that the part big that eventually whatever they do for try for put APC behind, but eventually APC will get for then at the ballot box come 2023, no matter what they do. Because APC now the biggest political party in Sierra Leone. And we all know the circumstances. There will no need for talk plenty about how them SLPP can come to power. But you cannot have the largest political party we get the representation, biggest representation for enough day na the ballot box come 2023. It cannot be a democratic with self. But we want transform with self from being a democratic country to a totalitarian or autocratic country. But that's we as the people of Sierra Leone will allow that to happen. There are people who are still deep in the institutions who I believe say to allow that to happen inside Sierra Leone. So it's very crucial. And I want to ask you just slightly from the George Fisher for come up with, because you talk about ego from both sides of this we party, the factions there inside the 21-man committee. Wednesday now another crucial date for we. You know, we didn't take and say George Fisher, now we chairman now we referee now we the boss now we regulate APC. You know, don't hurt now, make nobody do any activities. Wednesday night they will pass in verdict of contempt against Peter Conte. You think say what do you think? What is your expectation after Wednesday?
Well, again, you don't rightly outline most of what I before say, Owan Kasu. We APC party the fight a battle from every facet of the political spectrum na Salone, ranging from central government, the judiciary, the police, you name it, and even parliament. It's a barrage of attack now they pursue.
Absolutely.
Justice Fisher, na him pass in verdict, na him lay the conditions, na him don't outline everything. If people then they misinterpret or then they interpret in judgment wrongly, it's well and good for him for go back and say, no, this is not what I meant. This is what I meant where I make this statement. And that you are, because I think not a thing we for even deliberate on. But which I want for highlight first and foremost one is this. Me at the talk and that's something we have been on the talk about from a long time. And I believe for our hold, say within ourselves, we get people inside we feel say, therefore they advocate on we behalf. We know they do that. And those are the people with the sell way out. Now sell outs. A lot of them. Individual and get their own intrinsic interest and get their own self interest, whatever. And I think it's another one of the biggest problems we get. Now going back to Justice Fisher, let left hand make him interpret and make him explain the whole to the people of Sierra Leone, not only the APC party, to the people of Sierra Leone, what it means, even though now we are affected directly, but make him actually give another interpretation of what he meant in his wisdom. We passed that judgment. So let we left and Giam, let we not preempt anything yet as it is at the moment. Okay? Let we wait. Let him actually explain and come out to say, well, yes, this is contempt. And we're not contempt, not crime. There are consequences for that. But now left and in wisdom as judge, make he actually interpret it and explain to everybody saying this mean. Now, when another aspect of it where I want to just comment on slightly, probably in a digression, is this. If Abdullahi Bangura, when I the chairman of PPRC, they go the extra mile for bring APC Canada round table. I tell you one question. I'm saying this to everybody where they listen now. Now fire, you don't see. You don't see say a cauldron is boiling and when it explode, believe you me, they're already facing an APC, then they actually bring down. Everybody will suffer from that. Now that make them they go the extra mile now for draw everybody kind of the round table for say, when I get for sit down and talk. And even the stakeholder meeting with them in get you see what you make a talk say among us, there are people we're really ready for put we down. Wearing this is an APC matter. Why make them for go invite Inspector General and go invite a minister when a SLPP for let in a meeting where we for talk and come up with some decisions that we'll for make. This is APC matter. This is an APC affair. Why? That thing I was shocked on that about that.
Yeah.
So they want try for tell me say, we're not able to sit down at the round table and talk with your issues. You see?
Yeah.
So to be honest with you, and say that again. I missed that.
Make I just complete this one quick now. So
Yeah.
Welcome, Matu Hassan. Welcome, Adam Mambu, one of the people that really view this program almost every week, and you're very, very, very sharp. By you comment them. Thank you, Adam Mambu. Thank you, Mr. Kasim. Welcome to this program. And the questions that they come, people and they ask questions, say, there are people behind where they try for stifle with progress as a political party. Then people it's about time we begin to call them out and tell them, see, you are yourself. See the effort with the PPRC boss they try for make for call the 2-21 committee for make peace, to make a progress. And genuinely, because of peace, una couch 10 man, una couch 14 man because of the percentage we wanna get inside the committee. So that at least we'll get representation inside the 20 committee, we go for go do the elections there. And it make it clear for say Abdulkagbo your own part of the 21-man committee pull them, 14 names them, but Peter Conte bring out 14 names them. And now don't begin they talk about the PPRC boss, they bash at them big time. And even Alvin Peter Conte, they point finger at for say, now in the very one with the this politics, they point finger at them. So it's like they talk to the 21-man committee, they are one. I don't talk to the 21-man committee, they are one. Well, what's the problem? There are other factions, there are other big guns, them names that are being called. People don't begin to call names then, and I don't know if anybody get the guts for come talk about certain people and the game where they play right now. It's very, very difficult. And the frustration, they go on and on and on. So what do you think? You think so we'll begin calling names now?
Well, to be quite honest with you, Owen Castle, we don't reach to a point, we're there at the crossroad, and we don't reach to a point where, like I said before, time is of essence, but almost everything what they do now. And there are people among us who get for the finger pointing is already, it does start from time immemorial where the finger pointing don't start. But when the finger points at somebody, you get for be 100% sure say which they say is the right thing and which they accuse them for or alleged, say now something we do, you get forget something for substantiate that. Now, there are people among us where because of them through their actions and behavior, it's very clear to say yes, them people are now the seller them. They are sellout. So let we call them, let them defend, let put the ball on the court, let them defend themselves. Now the onus is on them to say, no, I'm not what you think of me. Me are different because of APC, I take this action. So I think so we don't reach to a point because every day, every passing day, it will day against us. Now strike against us. Every passing day now. Because mind you, conducting local elections, it's not like something where they go no more overnight. Because people learn a democratic process. You get for avail time to people to campaign, to go around. Some people want some positions, and you get for actually. So the process itself is quite complex. It's not an easy process where you just go one day or 1 week, you do them. So the 60 days, we don't already eat into, that already don't put me at a position wherein will be that will be maybe a contempt of court, which I don't feel say it will happen. Like I said to you, I'm 100% sure we go meet that deadline. My concern will only be people will begin raise objections in certain area, in certain places, because we not avail enough time for do what they get for do so that we be able to observe the democratic process quite correctly. Now that my own concern. But in terms of the lower level election, every APCian one for say we do this. So some people will sacrifice, some people will say, okay, even though I'm ambitious, even though I want to be this, or even though I want to do that, but in the interest of the party, me go sacrifice, or me go say, okay, let's stand down, or let no raise any other issues so that let no delay this whole process. And that's the dynamic I say, any true APCian, that's the spirit where you get for show. Now the spirit that they will get for show. It's not about me. It's not about what I can get. It's about the party itself. You know, APC is the biggest party in the salon. Whether anybody likes it or not, that is the truth. It's just the naked truth. You see, for me,
Yeah.
When the PPRC,
I want
when the
for
PPRC was
welcome we comrade we the chairman of Bristol when Tamba Nano, of course, na the outgoing chairman, and he did at the platform and he agree with what you they say, Chairman Sanusi. Justice Fisher na in gets the I call her now right now. The cow is dance by under in get the hope. They get the jack no more. Time at the south side one time. So now so we see more of questions coming up, and people really want to weigh into this one properly. People are mentioning this guy into this debate. So all for say it is behind some of these Wutef and Alfred Peter Conte, we see clearly with some one of them backdates in payments from rights to they don't fully admit inside the party. Action also not from the other side of the 21-man committee. So these are all problems with this stifle with progress as a political party. Some people are not for be admitted yet inside the party according to the court orders. Some manner then for the convention because now so the court orders say it gets them, the national delegates them, now then go for inside the party fully, and from now until now, and whether it get the right for contact bearer or not is another contentious issue, because according to the constitution, they say you go for be continuous member for 5 good years. So these are all problems. Them now we will not for begin shy away from them. Just like you said, don't see the idea that we get for continue get Aminatu Sanusi at a place, and we get passing, we get Mr. Maxwell from I think Bristol. So yes, Mr. Chairman, outgoing in terms of some small and young issue that this whole quagmire would get.
Now, Chairman, I know you refer to.
Now you are the refer to the question about manner coming into this. Right now for make you go get a chance for contest as a flag bearer. Still do that. Somebody go to court, then go give you another problem, then go petition, we back and all of that. So what do you think of this? That they help the party in progress at all?
Yeah. Oh, and thanks once more again. A very contentious issue. Some manner issue is very contentious. I think the APC get constitution, we will get the old constitution and the new constitution. And I feel saying that the new constitution, whatever we do, now we get for follow. And it's clearly stated there in black and white in a very simplistic language, not to say a convoluted or complex language. When somebody when they reintegrate somebody back into the party, waiting at the procedure they wait for follow, And there are a lot of some issues and way we'll get for actually explain to us. Now, after the last election, just prior to the last elections, Sam Sumana formed the C4C party after he was expelled from the party. So that automatically means he don't cease for being a member of the APC party. He formed a new party, he contested elections under that banner day. Then after that elections, he decided to say yes, he won't come back to the party. The procedure then, if not the new constitution, the APC constitution will follow, then you're absolutely rightly say, Sam Sumana therefore wait till when we get the National Delegate Conference, we are in then officially. But Alfred Conte, in own interpretation, interpretation about this is completely different. So, when we go to the ECOWAS court, they say if they for reinstate time and again, when a different interpretation office say it gets any correlations to what's they happen right now internally, then a different matter, because you go they say he go there for contest say, well, he was wrongfully dismissed as a vice president, and the expulsion from the party. So the conditions the way Alfred Conte in the outline and clearly explain is completely slightly different from within the new constitution they advocate for. So to me, I feel say the Samsumana fraction now a very important issue we'll get for address. But let Samsumana go through the right process of being reintegrated back into the APC party. If you don't pay in dues, and you know go pay dues, we go back to say 2016, wherein the 2018 elections you get a different political party where you are the leader of that party, C4C. We contest elections under that banner. So which means I don't know. I'm not able to see the connection where Peter Conte when they argue there. Say you don't pay in dues back. Okay. Because that last elections, not so under APC contesting elections.
You don't bring up a very, very important point now. So people they always get about Samsumana. I want for welcome the mixer within the APC UK and Ireland. Youth wing as well as the media team is one of the vibrant madam. We from behind the scenes they help this platform a lot. So we learn from them anyways. So Chairman Sanusi, you don't bring something very, very important. About Samsumana contesting again during the 2018 elections. Regardless of what happened to Samsumana, whether they pull him illegally or not, that clause will be there inside the APC constitution. We say you have to be a continuous member for 5 years. That clause Samsumana small, if not very, very seriously. And then gets this constitution for 30 days, I suppose. Why make Samsumana do not contest against the clause they allow this thing for then they go adopt Sam Namakeni. Why make Samsumana not be target that particular clause they challenge for say them for pull and they for say continuous membership? Why make a bank on reinstatement or readmission into the party delegate conference? So problem you don't nail them very, very well. So this is the problem we're facing, as a political party right now. Some people think say we go for bring peace, we go for come together. But some people think say flout the laws. We cannot flout the constitution. Say a political decision we can take. No, discuss them, no settle them. But now we don't go on a court. I don't come on a court. If it's a mistake, flout the institution, another country they come back tomorrow. They can challenge you in a court.
Yes.
How will they end up in a court every day? So we got to make sure we follow the laws to the letter. Now this now problem was Samsumana will not hit them. We need and there are rumors then they go around. People they talk say Samsumana go if you don't know what is up, the Kono people vote for SLPP. If you don't know what is up, look what happened in 2018. Samsumana then talk to agree. We lost the election 2018. So these are very, very serious things. Answering questions. There are some people are answering questions about the topic of Samsumana and all of this. So, Chairman Nano, they talk about Edgar Fisher and ruling, say these are very, very tough things. These are very, very tough. They're talking about Yunkela, You see, and they go all out for bringing Yumkela inside SLPP back. A lot of people in Toxic in the wait for we after we convention and they turn in a car with their own running mates. And then targets now for either capture some Sumana or for capture Yumke, or capture one other person we probably go be a woman. Stuff like that. These are all things them when they try to put themselves strategically for making them retain them power. But 2023, what are your optimism? What are your optimism in the ballot box, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to throw a light small bit on one or two issues that we don't comment on. You know, during the interview with AYV, Peter Conte say the court's mandate for actually address the question of membership. He explained what he meant by that, or his understanding of the court's ruling of membership and the criteria we outline. According to Peter Conte, now the criteria they feel say those criteria should trump the APC constitution. So if in go back and say allow say okay some manner for pay induce go back 5 years, I don't know how he interpret that. Over and above that, I think say it's unfortunate that on we own side as a party we not get somebody, because up till now a lot of rumors and they fly all over the place. Nobody know actually sit Sam Sumana down for listening. Let we hear it from Sam Sumana himself, which is take into this, because this is about APC. So whoever is involved, I think say personally, I feel say if we don't call Sam Sumana now the round table again, say look, a lot of things in the go around. People are saying a lot of things, a lot of finger pointing, so much rumors and they go around. Yes, they are around here. This is our party. We want to hear what you say about one or two issues. So on the issue, I not say on the issue, people will get different interpretations, but you're absolutely right, because we go with the constitution, and if we violate the constitution, at some point somebody else will come up like the same thing what Peter Conte do say. We take to court. Somebody else will go down that route and then take us to court again. So.
Well, that's the problem. We get to be very, very careful. You know,
very careful.
Someone talk about politics is about numbers. We get for try to get numbers.
Yes. Yeah.
But we don't pass the stage of law, because as a political party, to be honest with you, we want Sam Sumana. Sam Sumana gets for car. You understand? And when Peter Conte, like you mentioned, say the court say make the 21-man committee resolve membership issues for the convention. Yes, but also specifically talk say regarding Sam Sumana and your issue. A delegate conference, he used the APC constitution, he quotes the section that the APC constitution, how for deal with Sam Sumana in own. So in terms of the membership issue, the unresolved membership issues, now membership issues that we get for do it, we person don't pay, but you not getting party card, then go resolve that one day. We person don't pay, and name nothing at the database, but if you don't pay, you don't get your party card, but you know not in the database, then go for make the hotel. But when it comes to Sumana and Yon, it's specifically now the delegate conference that did in the Sumana own issue, and it quotes that the constitution APC 2022 that section who side able for deal with them, or say the delegate conference that they go for deal with them, and that's against waiting Chairman Tamalano to talk about now. So for say we need the numbers. So how we go able for bring Sam Sumana for making self accept for say yes una admit inside APC, which I believe say it go for happen. But for make it now this not the contentious issue right now. Sumana no go accept for make it just be admitted as a member of APC. Whenever I go for win, when we don't elections come 2023, Sam Sumana obviously go be senior members them na the government. Even though if you don't serve a vice president, you know what happen, you know what else he wants. So tell the big one he wants the senior seats. What it going to be difficult for we as a political party, you know. I just want to make you give you last thought, everything we don't discuss in terms of what would they expect, Mr. Sanusi, because time wrap very soon. We
Okay.
want to first of all tell you thank you for being and be part of this discourse. But you last thought on this old crucial dates when on Wednesday we Edgar Fisher passed in judgment. We get the one win at the 24th of January. We're now 6 months into the elections, and then we get to who not forget about, because people are going to go verify them, sleep them, we don't register come 2024, and that card for use for go vote, because so if we not get we card for votes, we not go for cast to be ballot. So that's very, very crucial. So I just want to give you the floor, make you just wrap that one day and answer some of the questions there. We comrades in the ask the question that the to you, sir.
Yeah. First and foremost, I agree with the concept. Say, politics is about numbers. Here, with the trend on eggshells at the moment, so many legal ramifications are involved in whatever they do. On Kasu, there are dark days ahead of us, but God day on his side. And I believe, say, I tell you, say, at the beginning, I'm 100% sure, say, on the 24th deadline, we will meet them. We will conduct elections, say. I'm 100% sure about that. And I innately believe in that. And APC as a party, we go work towards that. But that's not the main issue. Apart from that, other issues, then they will go cripple we towards the elections. And if we not sit down back and try to address those issues, it will be a little bit of a problem for us. The Samsumana fraction is very, very important. Not even not get for brush aside at all. We get for call, we get for make sure, say, we listen, let listen to it in Samsumana in own version of event. If Samsumana, when he been a in speech, he said in an APC, true APCN, he will sacrifice everything for the party. I believe, say, if he actually meant those words were in order, he said because he go from his own party and he give the reason why make it form that party. But he sit back, he look, he say yes, he born inside APC and APC inside blood. He said that. Let's give him chance to say exactly what he in your thoughts. Let air out in your thoughts, and let's put the proposition to him for let us work together for the good of the party. I think they will get for do that. Let us not just say, okay, I'm length. Everybody they make a comment, people that make snide comments, and all those sort of things. It's not taking us anywhere. It's just infuriates the whole process. It'll make them even worse. We all know the side of Peter Conte. Peter Conte, own side where the line of action where they take is very clear. People are not stupid, and people can see exactly the inside Peter Conte they come up, they go. Now, it's not only that, we have so many other fractions within the APC where we need to bring everybody on board again, and then say, look, this is for the interest of the party as a whole. We can come together, and if we regroup, we're able to group. Believe me, nothing will stop us. Nothing will stop us for the 2023 election. But having said that, we will not forget, say, the ruling party will not get nothing when they show for to the people of Sierra Leone. So what them bent on now, they go all out for rig these elections. You mentioned about the registration and the verification where they not come put on top again. So people have to verify, and then they will get for scrutinize. Ahmed say in some of in audios them where he been actually pull out. He actually tried for explain some of the complexities involved, and there are so many issues. We'll get for make sure say we do on top, and we will be very, very vigilant. I say this in a very, and better than I say this in a very offhanded way. Where I say them people are this party SLPP. Then we get mind APC win that election day, then they turn those results, then give them the winning results. And by the time we will say, okay, let's try to investigate about, look into this, it's too late for us. Right now, the problem we'll get Peter Conte, get then our own side, we get the other fraction, we get different. We don't get a single, a single command where we will actually pass everything through. If you look at this registration committee where APC the champion, I feel that's something where out of self-resilience and the interest we get in say nothing is moving, probably take the onus and try for other like-minded people there. They try for push into this. When they ask very, very hard questions to the PPRC and the ECLA. Then they ask them very, very hard questions. So as Namek has said, we get for regroup. And the only way we will regroup is bring everybody on board. Let's stop all of this. If not something we will know, say somebody they do, somebody know they do, call them, say, well, look, you're not APC and you don't declare, say, yes, you get this party at interest. Put your own self-interest aside. Let's try to put our self-interest aside for God's sake, for once. Let's work for the common good and the common interest of the party and Sierra Leone at large. I think, say, if we take that approach, and how we go do them, call them. Yes, I know, say, tensions are high, people are frustrated, people are angry. Some people, they want to take the law into their own hands. They play well on the side. Let's stop that. This is not a question of mob behavior or mob action, because it will just play in the hands of the government and they will castigate we in any way. So what me want that we do is, if we get out and say, for instance, the big six, let's call them, let's talk to them. How do you see things? How do I want to take this thing forward? Let's be honest and open to ourselves, very transparent. Let's call Sam Sumana. Let's talk to Sam Sumana. Sam, this is the issue we'll get. Waiting are you on take on this? How you want to all work together? So until we listen to all the fractions and then see how far we can go. People are there, the people are ready. Yes, Samura Kamara. We don't need for sensitize the people again. People as we were already sensitized. But within our own party, now the winner with problem. The party within the party is the problem. And until we solve our own problem, we don't expect somebody to come out or come inside or can solve the internal problems. If we shy away from each other, they will call ourselves APCMs. Everybody say, no, you did this, you did that, and this they do. No, you did not, this they do. But we will do this. It's not solving the problem. It's good to talk. It's always good to talk. There's nothing wrong in talking.
Absolutely.
Let's talk. If we not talk, we're not able to know what are the problems. And if we not talk, misconceptions and good day. And if we not talk, people will get a different interpretation about different things. Let's talk. Let's no. You can say, okay, we'll get a preconceived idea about some certain people. Let's give them the floor. Explain yourself. Talk. How you feel about certain things then?
Yeah.
How you want to move before we not get time again? Time is of essence here. We get less than 40 days or less than that. How will we able to work together as a party for low move before? Then we will do that. Then the response also they get from each fraction. Then we'll be able to know, say, yes, this nothing way is feasible or nothing way is almost impossible. It will know people and standpoint, people are honest. Then we'll be able to take them from there. Then we'll be able to know, yes. Well, as it stands at the moment, because we lack a very single high command, because the ITC, the ITGC, then they're divided. One knows it and divided. So then they speak with different tones. Okay, let them try to come together. They will have been our mouthpiece, but within them, they did infighting even stronger than anywhere else. So the fractions can come up from there. It stems from there. Okay. So please, I send this message to the leaders, them within African town, where actually they in charge of this party. Everybody involved will get clout for do something, make a change. Do it. Let we work together. We are not come together. Let's talk. We're not enemies within ourselves. We are one. We belong to this party. We all love. Let's sit down and talk and resolve issues. Issues that we'll not be able to resolve. Not every issue we'll be able to resolve at one go, but we'll revisit them as we go along, and then at least say we'll be able to do something. If not, believe you, Oman Kasu, there are so many bottlenecks along the way, but we're here for talk to each other.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, the outgoing chairman for Reading Region, Mr. Sanusi Kuruma. On behalf of this platform, we want to tell you plenty thank you for the time you take for come be part of this topic here. So get for do the January 24, 20 as the crucial date where PPRC in 1 week say, oh, if we will not get to a flag bearer, we go actually not go able for make at the ballot box come 2023 June. So Chairman is very optimistic about we activities them, even though Judge Fisher, we don't tell we say, he give we another injunction for a few days, and by Wednesday, he can give we invalid the case of contempt. Tell the Chairman, thank you for coming this discourse here. So, and one for tell the viewers them, we come to this platform for can be part of this, and the comments that we make very important. Then talk about, of course, we get some outgoing chairman from Bristol. We bring very important things. Then talk about the executive, we not being illegal executive that then been passed the decision for say yes, this manner for come back to the delegates conference. Whether that's being illegal or not, we're not quite sure, but that's another very topic where it will come. We will not get time now for discuss some because we have to go, but that's for another day. This platform really appreciate comments them. Adama Mambu herself come up with a very good points them. Mr. Prezo also the technical team, please, some of the the things there for we some time ago, try for go through them quickly, give the names of the people that we actually contribute from that. So one for tell them plenty thank you for them, time wouldn't take for be part of this discourse. Mostly will come to an end, and we go for say thank you to everybody. We get Adama Mambu, the talk about the chairman, also some Sumana camp. Let's say some of the outgoing chairman them, they did at the Samsumana camp. Thank you very much for your comments on that. And talk about the ruling for say the people that we be part of the decision for expel Sam Suman of us, then go back, then go reinstate them at the delegate conference. But that's another thing can differ because the highest body Leon, when at the Supreme Court, then talk say the decision for Paul Samsumana was correct. So I don't think say I don't know if Judge Fisher got that power for talk say that decision they wouldn't take was a wrong decision. Not get the power. Now that's not the reason we make Samsumana been going at the ECOWAS court for go talk about in human rights. Very interesting things them as a political party. Really and truly, if we not been in a court, they then finish this case in a court. If we don't go sit on our home, we don't go settle a different system, we don't come back, we don't go to self. But because we don't go in a court, till judgments don't come out, the directives of that judgment with Judge Fisher give we may go interpret them for we on Wednesday. So we will go Wednesday is and hopefully this one you're able for us to live stream of what everything that happened on Wednesday. Very so we want for continue for thank una the viewers them, and we want for continue for ask una make we subscribe to we Facebook page, to we Twitter page, to we YouTube page. And so whenever we come live, una go automatically get the notification and be part of this discourse. Trust me, there are names here, so the mixer they now so today with we, they watch we live. Now man, we very very busy at for see, and also today we really happy for see him. And of course we get a lot of people that don't join we right now. We actually they keep this going with Maxwell, Mr. Maxwell, so I think that could be Maxwell or Kobe Maxwell. Yes, we get Aminatu Sanusi. I think I get them right now. One for telling our thank you. We get Lansana Sangari. We get Rachel also. We also get Rachel Safa. So the names are coming, and we want to continue for telling our thank the APC online TV platform, the mouthpiece of the diaspora based in the UK and Ireland, and chairman, winner the outgoing chairman, Mr. Sanusi. Now be the guests. We come up with some really optimistic talk them for say indeed we are going to come together, by the 24th of January. We're going to complete everything. Well, now the kind of optimism that that's what we collect for you. But hopefully, we don't go get any problem with the factions. We get Mr. Alaji Fuller, one for tell you thank you for your submissions that we make. One for really, really appreciate. Like we can say, all good things must come to an end, and this would be the end of this very wonderful show. And Mr. Sanusi, so just say your last few words them to everybody, and then continue to support this form. Over to you. Yes, Mr. Sanusi, with you just say one or two words them way just to finish off everything for you.
Oh,
Mr.
sorry,
Sanusi,
Mr. Coordinator. So I know the area which they say. Sorry, Mr. Coordinator.
Okay, say a few words. Just say goodbye to everybody.
Mr. Coordinator, I know they hear you. The sound.
Yeah, say goodbye. To
something went wrong.
Okay, bye to everyone.
Okay. Goodbye to everyone. And once again, the message is very, very simple to all of us as APCMs. We have to be optimistic. And like I say, we need to talk. Let's talk. This party belongs to all of us. And we all get to come together as a party on a round table, sit on a round table, for love we talk. If we not talk, we're not able to know who's the problems and they. Let us put with self-ego them aside. This message to go to the leaders. Let we all sit down, let we talk. For the sake of this party. And I hope say this message, even the grassroots, they're all day inside this, because without the grassroots, there's nothing we can do. So thank you once more, Mr. Coordinator, for availing me this opportunity for us say just a few things here, my own opinion and my own the way I look at things, because we look at things from my own perspective, and I feel say now the right thing and the way we all for do for push this party go before. Thank you very much, and thanks to all the listeners.
Yeah, the final message now that we have to talk as APCians, we get for agree for make we follow the constitution. We go for agree, we follow the Judge Fisher in court order. One for telling us thank you, plenty one, and we want for continue for encourage you now for do all the good you can in all the ways you can to all the people you can as long as you can, and keep it locked with the APC online TV platform, the mouthpiece of the diaspora. Anyway, the host, Mina Comrade Owen, and we can forget a co-host by next week. We Lady Fatia, we go for join we with one of the other key co-hosts that we go for the see regularly in the platform. One for say plenty thanks to the technical team, Mr. JS, Mr. MMB from the Reading. You know, we want for fans them, APC for Reading tell Mr. MMB plenty thank you, as well as the Bristol and Northern Ireland for make them tell Mr. Delvin Thomas plenty thank you. So I want to say big thanks to all of you for viewing and for sharing this platform. And we go end the show. So till next week, Sunday, 7 o'clock, time UK and Salone. So thank you very much. And
say the way them be left the power to murder, not to say it. Plenty youth they smoke and go mad. Try they not to say me there. The way this mommy they talk, the other mommy not to say me there. The way politics them spoil we try they I say not to say me there. The way my dad they fly plenty, the other part not to say me there. The way this mommy they